Yeah, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Okay, as you know, previously we stopped at this subtopic, if I'm not mistaken, up to here. So the main 14 points, and today I would like to continue back for part 4 for our video for topic 1. Okay, for me it's quite a long topic, even though it's only like 34 slides, but I wish to cover all in order to make sure that you can understood for the introduction part for this subject. Okay, so yeah, for those this is new, for those maybe this is first time with me, I'm Miss Noorsyalina Nordin. Okay, I know some of you is what we call newly added and joining in the class. I cannot blame you because the registration is actually put the system as like that. So after add and drop, there must be some students still added into the subject after their clearance, their tuition fees and so forth. Okay, so we proceed to the next one today, which is in slide 21, which is regards to Juran's philosophy. As you can see, I'm sorry, I feel like like very pale. Like, yeah. Okay. Juran philosophy. Well, I think I already discussed this one with you all last. I believe in a previous video. When we're talking about philosophy, this is something that what the company is belief. Okay, the company believe towards some things and how the process can actually embark the process of quality management. So Juran proposed a simple definitions of quality, which is referring to fitness for use. Juran stated when we're talking about the quality, quality is means fitness for use. So these definitions of quality suggest that it should be viewed from both external and internal perspective. That is, quality is related to number one, product performance that result in customer satisfaction. So meaning to say, um, is probably regarding the product performance. Okay, for example, because the words they are red bolded in here, as you can see, fitness for use, meaning to say whether the product is really satisfied the customer needs. The product is really meet the requirements of the customer. So that's why the product performance indirectly it really giving some a big view because number one is about the customer satisfaction. Okay, and then the second one we talking also about the second one is freedom from product deficiency. Okay, defect. Okay, deficiency meaning to say is zero error. Okay, freedom from zero error, so we avoid the customer dissatisfaction because the quality when we're talking about even product or whether it's services, we cannot run away from the customer satisfaction. Okay, so when we're talking about freedom from product deficiencies meaning to say it able to avoid those the product error, okay, or defect. Maksudnya kat sini tidak ada produk yang mengalami kerosakan lah, sebab tu that's the reason we do have the quality checker, quality controller. Okay, there will be the person who check on the quality system, whether they use some tools or applications or some software to ensure that it meets 100% of perfect quality requirement of products. So when we embark on the ISO 9000, meaning to say you are really implement on the process of the ISO itself, international specification of organization, right? So that is actually referring to the product itself. Okay, so of course, this is the Juran philosophy that maybe we can not maybe, but this is their belief. What they believe on this. So I also can say that The next one is regards to the Juran quality trilogy. Okay, so why they say trilogy in here, because they have three indicator here. They have quality planning, quality control, and also we have quality improvement. Alright. Okay, what is this? Okay, when we're talking about the quality planning, of course we referring to the planning of the quality. Okay, the planning of the quality, and we want to make sure that the planning is goes together. Okay, goes together, and we want to ensure that the quality is aligned with what they have been planned. Because I always mention these words to my students, my beloved students, when we're talking about what we call uh, a planning process, right? So planning process, when you are planning, actually you are planning. If you are fail to plan, that is according to Peter Drucker, right? If you are fail to plan, actually you are planning to fail. So what we want to actually avoid, or we want to have like freedom from the deficiency, okay, that is important to have the proper planning to avoid those defect product and so forth. And the second one, we have the quality control. So indirectly, when we're talking about this quality control, we're able to see what will occur, and then when what is expected. Okay, so when what will occur and expected rather than what we plan, then we can see what is the gap. Apa yang kita plan, okay, apa yang kita plankan, bukan plankan, apa yang kita rancang, apa yang kita rancang, dan apa yang end result dia, kita akan tengok apakah dia punya perbezaan. So perbezaan tersebutlah yang akan menjadikan um, bahawa benda tu, oh, kena ada. Maksudnya benda ni yang ada something loop. So through that, quality control is take over. Maka kat situ akan berlaku proses kawalan tersebut. And the next one, we have the quality improvement. So bila kita dah kawal tadi, okay, at the second stage, okay, ni I just explain in my in order to make sure you can easily understand in a very simple words, okay. And the quality improvement happen when they found out from the result just now, in the part of the status quality control, and then in the middle there we find out what to improve from the gap. Apa yang dia nampak ada berlakunya perbezaan tadi, gap lah kita panggil kan. Sepatutnya dia jadi A, but end it will become B. So what happened between the A and B? So there must be a problem in the middle of the process to become A. Okay. So they will try to rectify it. Dia perlu perbetulkan, they have to improve it, and then there will be quality improvement is coming into this part. Okay, kita akan buat penambahbaikan. Every single process in our life, in our study, in our everything, there must be improvement, because human being is not perfect. Even robotic AI, artificial intelligence that be made by human being, right? Of course, human is not perfect. Of course, the creator, whatever the product or services, also not perfect. Betul? The best perfectionist is our Allah Almighty and our God, right? Yang serba perfect lah kita kata, yang serba kita kata lengkap, atau yang terbaik itu datang daripada pencipta kita. Kita ni as human, kita ada juga sisi-sisi yang we have the tendency to make the error, but don't make this error become habit. Kan, kita jangan letakkan kita akan potential untuk buat kesalahan, tapi jangan letakkan kesalahan tu sebagai sesuatu yang jadi habit untuk kita buat sesuatu. Mesti kalau buat jadi habit. Bila kita dah know that is our weaknesses, lacking part, we try to go for that one first. Oh, ini mesti saya terlupa. So kita check balik. So we have to overcome this tendency of defectiveness, kan? And in order to make sure it become perfect. Okay. Alright. So this is Philip Crosby, one of the scholars also on the quality management. Quality is free. Okay. They said, not they, he said quality is free. What this means free, okay? Quality is free, is not a gift but it is free. Dia bukan hadiah tetapi ia adalah sesuatu benda yang percuma, dia kata. What cost money are the unquality things. So uh, apa yang menyebabkan ada cost tu, okay? Kita selalu kata benda yang berkualiti mesti harga mahal, betul? Sebab apa dia jadi mahal? Sebab dia nak mengelakkan supaya in future you have to be invest more. Bila contoh the things or product is not quality, you buy maybe for a very cheaper price or reasonable price, for example, or low price, but it's not quality, and after that you have to buy again, meaning to say you have to invest more for the several product that is not quality. But once you buy the most quality product, you only invest to that particular cost. Satu kali je beli. Dah tak perlu beli banyak kali. Okay, that is means what cost money are unquality things. Okay, if you buy maybe unquality television, for example, then all of a sudden when you see once, then it's explode, meletup contohnya, and you have to buy more, right? So rather than you spend at that particular unquality things, then you have to invest more. Better you buy the most quality things. Tu maksudnya. And they say in here all the actions that involve not doing jobs right the first time. So that's why in the particular that Japanese scholars, okay, Deming said, when we talking about the quality, we must doing that job for the first time at the first right. When you say first right, doing the jobs at the right for the first time. Maksudnya lakukan kerja tu buat pertama kali, buat yang terbaik. So that's why you can see Japanese culture, that is what they practices. They try to make, even though they say, this is my first time. Mostly people will have sentiment and belief. First time must be with the error. No, we have to actually, how to say, remove this mentality and make it like in practice, our mind said that even if first time, I will make it perfect as I best. The perfectionist that I able to do it. Jadi buat yang sehabis baik lah sampai kita dapat jumpa yang terbaik. Okay. Alright. And then we're moving on to the next one. Crosby absolutes of the quality measurement. So what is actually he believe on this? Now okay, I think now okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, now okay. Just now, all of a sudden when I'm having my excited to explain to you, right? Then my mic is not function. Okay. Alright. So the first one, quality means conformance to requirements, meaning to say you have some standard to ensure that your quality is fulfill the requirement. What's mean conformance in here? You give assurance, you bagi kepastian yang quality ni memang meet dia punya requirements. Okay. And the second one, problems are functional in nature. Dia kata masalah ni akan berfungsi secara semula jadi. When you do something right, there must be no have any problem. Tak tak mungkin kalau kita buat sesuatu tu takkan terjadinya satu masalah yang timbul. There must be. So that's why according to Crosby said, there must be in nature. It's together with how you solve the problem. Why we want to solve the problem? Because the problem occur. Betul? Bila ada masalah, bermaksud kita akan selesaikan masalah. Jadi masalah tu akan bersama dalam proses kita memulakan satu kerja, mulakan satu produk, mulakan satu servis dan sebagainya. Okay, alright. There is no optimal level of defects. Okay, meaning to say in here, we want to make sure that there is no optimal level of defect. Okay, when come to defect, there must be no optimum after all, no tolerancy. Tak ada tolerate bila come to defect ni. Okay, jadi dia mesti buat, dia kena pastikan bahawa defect tu uh, okay, wait someone is looking for me here, urgent, they said. Masya Allah.